Hey guys, today I was gonna do a video where I ranked my 12 movies I made last year from best to worst, just as a fun little exercise for myself, like if I had to do it. But the more I thought of it, I started to talk myself out of it because I didn't want any of the ones in the bottom half to have any negative energy towards them, because I really do love all of them, and it is like picking your babies, and I actually kind of spiraled trying to think of how I would even rank them. So I decided not to do it. And I sort of have a very simple system for ideas in life, whether that's full movie ideas, the grand project ideas like making 12 movies in 12 months, or just uploads on this channel. And if I don't try to talk myself out of something, I'll know it's an idea I'm doing. The second I try to talk myself out of something, I know I'm not going to do it because I'm making excuses. I'm finding reasons to not do something. And this is the guy who has shot 4 movies during the Oscars, made a movie about diarrhea, did 12 movies in 12 months. I have a lot of crazy ideas that not once did I sit and reflect and go, should we do this? I'm just like, I'm doing this. So I think I feel a bit aimless in the times when no idea is coming to me that I don't talk myself out of. When I have nothing but ideas that I'm trying to reason my way out of. That feels a bit strange. And I think coming off the heels, the tail or whatever of this big project of doing 12 movies in 12 months, I feel a little aimless. And that was kind of the goal going into this year. I didn't want to have a goal. I didn't want to hold myself to any weekly, monthly metric or anything for once in 6 years. Because I love doing the weekly uploads, but they became easy for me. I knew how to get them done. They weren't challenging me. So I went polar opposite side and did an insane thing and did 12 movies in 12 months. And that was so fun and invigorating and challenging, but I would never do it again. It ate up a whole year of my life, which is a long time. And I'm so proud of everything there is to show for it, but I'm ready to see what's next for me. It definitely put me in a new position where I don't want to go back to weekly uploads. I think I've talked about this at least on my Patreon. My Patreon, I talk about everything I'm working on in a little more detail, but yeah, that doesn't mean go subscribe. You're not missing much. Eventually you'll see the stuff I make regardless, but thanks to my Patreon supporters. But anyways, I really don't want to hold myself to anything, and I'm not, and that's leading to a little lull. And some may call it a break, and maybe I needed a break. Everyone tells me I deserve a break, so this month has been mostly break. For the first time in 6 years, I've taken time off, but I am working on stuff. I'm cooking on stuff. And I guess I just wanted to talk on here about that feeling of aimlessness, because aimlessness is a good thing when you let it be. It could also be your undoing. When you start to look at your aimlessness as a trap or something that's happening to you that's negative, you start to spiral and be like, how do I get out of this? And you start to break out of aimlessness. But often it's leading you somewhere. And I think having faith that your aimlessness is working with you rather than against you is something that I need to work on. And I think it's a very valuable idea, because I've always stumbled down long corridors wondering what's next, and eventually something happens. It's as simple as that. And right now I think maybe this is a bit pulling from my Curious George video about opening too many doors instead of just walking down the corridor and peeking in and trying to find, like, is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to do? Rather than just letting nature take its course and having faith that there's some combination of the world and the people you surround yourself with and your own internal willpower will guide you to what you need to get to. And I think having that faith is important right now, because I am just feeling like so aimless on the days that I'm not doing anything. And I am working on some music. I've talked about that on my Patreon quite a bit. But beyond that, I have no real video or movie plans, because once you do features, you get so swept up in that idea. And you come to realize why so few working directors who are doing features ever go back and do shorts or sketches. You know, you don't see it often. Occasionally they'll do an anthology or a little something or other for a festival. But for the most part, once people switch to features, they stay there because it's just so invigorating. It's so all-encompassing. The long-form storytelling is so fun to push and pull at. It gives you, you know, nowadays if I have a sketch idea, I don't go to, let's go film that now, which is what I used to think. Nowadays, if I have a sketch idea, I'm like, how does that get couched in the world of a bigger movie, of a bigger comedy or something like that? And that's something I'm wrestling with in these aimless chapters. But I just want you guys to know that if you're feeling aimless too, just keep going. Don't go against the current too hard, because it'll just toss you around and you'll probably be a little discombobulated and you'll probably be a little more lost than you would have been if you just went with the current. And I'm just talking to myself in this video essentially, because everything I'm saying I need to hear right now. And yeah, exciting things coming regardless in my life and life in general. Crazy stuff happening in the world, stupid stuff, who cares, other than everyone. But yeah, I guess I just want to find a good reason to make stuff, a reason internally, a reason for me that I'm like, this needs to be made. This is adding to my life. It is something I can uniquely share. It is something that is additive to the people who will open themselves up to it. I really felt that with the weekly shorts until it stopped feeling additive to my own artistic endeavors. Even though I knew people were still loving them and I was still loving them, it just stopped meaning as much to me. And I found that new meaning in the features, and that felt really good. So the next new meaning will be coming soon, whatever that might be. And I guess the same is true for everyone. Everyone has different capabilities. There's lots of people who don't have much time, don't have any money, don't have any either. And that sucks. That blows. Do what you can to find a little more time, a little more freedom, if you can. I know life can be a bit of a trap sometimes. So just keep moving. Surround yourself with good people. Reach out to people. Don't worry if you waste your free time hanging with friends or playing games or watching movies, because sometimes when I end a day and I didn't do anything, like today, I didn't do much of anything today, but I wanted to sit down and record a video. So I'm doing this, and maybe after I'll watch a movie and that'll feel good. So yeah, I hope this aimlessness video wasn't too aimless for you guys. I just wanted to put some good vibes out there into this world in a sleepy way. And I hope you're having a nice new year. January already almost over. What the heck happened there? I love you guys. I want to do more stuff about my movies. And that ranked idea probably still sounds fun to a lot of you, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I just cannot get myself to not talk myself out of it. And that, like I said, that's when I know an idea is going to the graveyard, the second I start to talk myself out of it. And I don't think I talk myself out of good ideas. I think I talk myself out of okay ideas quite often, or decent ideas, but I don't think I talk myself out of good ideas. So that's something I try to keep my bearings on. Okay. I love you guys. I love movies. I've been watching more movies this year. I didn't watch any last leg of last year. So I'm very excited to be watching movies again. I love movies. And maybe I'll just make some simple videos talking about that as well. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Have a nice night, day, week. Bye.